Hello, welcome in everybody. Happy Monday. Hope you're all having a good one. I know I am because I got the homies here with me again to play some D&D. So welcome to the Homebrew Homestead, your home for all things tabletop. I am your DM, David Patrick, and I'm going to be running these lovely gents through another session of our campaign, The Mists of Mount Voros. And we do have, yet again, very special guest, Kirinshikato joining us. We've managed to keep him signed on for like a few weeks now till he goes back to work. He's ours. We're keeping him. He's an official member at this point. He gets a t-shirt and some trauma. It's gonna
Mostly the trauma.
It's all part of the hey, the t-shirt's pretty cool too. It's not gonna fit.
T-shirt is cool, yeah.
It's not gonna be the right size. Ryan's is missing the bottom half.
Nice tits.
We forgot to sew the bottom half of
What do you mean
Ryan's
missing?
It's a brilliant fucking, I love it. Cropped up.
Wait,
10 out of 10.
up more. There we go.
There you go. Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. He did not. Yeah, no, he needed to check for bottom half of shirt, and he failed to do so. So thus, crop top. But welcome in, everybody.
I checked the
Thank
box
you.
correctly.
Back here.
I appreciate everyone being here and all the homies, of course, joining me yet again. No new updates for me. I'm off tomorrow, so I'm probably going to get a stream in the afternoon or early evening in. We'll see what happens. I'm going to try to get a couple more streams going just so we can grow the channel a little more quickly, but we're crushing it already. We're already at 85 follows. Only 50 more to go until we're at 100, and that's exciting. We're going to do something special for that. And we do have a very exciting one-shot featuring our very first guest dungeon master, Nerd Hala. That is going to be, I believe it was the weekend of July 26th, if I'm not mistaken. Check the post in the Discord if you need to know. Without further ado, though, I'm going to open the floor to the homies below me, starting with JTB, Dusty Sharpclaw. We're changing it up today. Ryan made me change up the order last time, so we're just going random every day now. I'm keeping you guys on your fucking
That's good because I'm
toes.
still eating.
God, I wasn't prepared.
It's
Oh,
almost
shit.
like I noticed you were still eating. I got you. I got you,
I know.
homie.
Okay. So I'm JTB. I play Dusty, Southern Cat Man, boyfriend to the giant. Yeah. Sometimes I stream. Occasionally, I didn't this weekend. Holidays and stuff. At earlier D&D on Saturday than normal, so I didn't want to stream and then end stream and do that.
That's fair.
And then Father's Day, so I wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
I had plans. So yeah.
What about Father's Day?
Hopefully this week I'm kind of feeling much. I don't want to say much better than normal. My delusional confidence is slowly creeping its way back.
Let's
so,
go.
We're back, baby.
Well, happy Father's Day to all of the fathers in the community. Hope y'all had a good one, too. Thank you for reminding me. JTB, I texted my dad yesterday. I was like, yeah, do you want to do supper for Father's Day? He's like, yeah, I'm in Calgary. And I was like, oh, thanks for letting me know. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. So we're going to do
That's
dinner
funny
when
that
he
your
gets home.
dad went to where my dad more or less lives, and my dad fucked off to Montana.
There you go. Happy Father's Day in Montana. Yeah, so I'm having trouble keeping up on the travel schedule, but at least we remembered Father's Day. Anyway, moving right along. Ryan, having finished your snack, it is now your turn to speak. I hope there's a Rice Krispie waiting on my front door, or I'm going to be very upset because you're clearly not sharing with the class.
It's so small.
I know.
So I got it at the gas
Inflation,
station. It was
baby.
49 cents.
Someone call that average. Okay. Calm down.
What are you talking about? That thing is massive.
That thing's actually huge, guys.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Started
well,
as
you
a
know,
Rice
goodness.
Krispie Square.
It didn't. Yeah, it never. It's all about how square it is. It's less about length. Baby,
Someone say that's too much.
It's quitters would call that too much. I've got so little to say other than, my God, thank you so much to everyone who hung out for me for 20 hours. Oh my God, that was amazing. I had a wonderful
Insanity.
weekend. I love you all so much. What I got coming up is tomorrow night we're doing a late stream because at 3 a.m. my time we're getting raided by the Pride Guild. It's gonna be awesome. All the gays are coming in on a train, so it's homophobic if you're not there. You have to stay up
I
late.
bet.
Did you
What kind
say-
of train are they coming in on?
Did you say 3 a.m. tomorrow?
Yeah.
Wait, like this Tuesday, this morning coming up at 3 a.m.?
No.
Okay,
Like,
so
so,
3,
yeah,
okay, 3
so,
a.m.
like,
on
Wednesday
at
morning.
3 a.m. Got it. Hell
Fine.
yeah. Can't say I'm gonna be there for that, but I'll be sure to do my penance.
I'll be starting at like 12 my time, and then going right into the raid, and then
You
we'll
have
be
to-
hanging out late.
Let me know who's on it at like 10 p.m. when I'm going to bed, and I'll just make sure I'm in there, and eventually I'll just get passed down the train right along to you.
Down the gay vine. It's perfect.
I'll set an alarm for 3 a.m. just to wake up, join, go back to bed, wake up 2 hours later for work. It'd be great.
Gay!
That's how we like to do things around here. We like to be inclusive. We even included the elderly. Boom! Segue to Kieran. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Fuck you.
Got him!
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm glad to be here. It's always fun to hang out with this group, playing
Happy
D&D,
to
except
have
for
you
the
here,
DM,
buddy.
obviously. But hey, Ryan, is it okay if I just tune in 9 my time instead of fucking 3 a.m. your time?
I'll allow
12
it.
a.m. your time?
I'll allow it. This time.
Thank you. No, but yeah, I play Father Gustav. I've been here for the last month. I want to say month and a half even.
Yeah, we kept you a lot longer than we had told you initially. You're welcome.
But it's a lot of fun. I like playing with this guy, so it's all good. Yeah.
Well,
So,
I appreciate you being
did
here,
you?
buddy. Should probably do shout outs for everybody real quick. There's one for Ryan. We're gonna do one for JT. The bot said no. No shout out for you. Sorry. Don't get one. You're not important enough. I don't know what to tell you. The bot decided to hate you. Anyway, speaking of things the robot hates, moving on to Chris.
What?
I didn't tell you about the death bot?
No.
Oh, well, you'll find out.
Oh, okay. I'm Chrisbeets. I have a cat. You probably saw him. His name's Stuart. Big ol' goober.
We love
And I play Xechas, the autistic undead artificer.
Afro.
Artistic or autistic?
The
Both.
the autist fisser.
The autistic. Oh no, I love it. Well, thank
You're
you.
doing
guys.
what to the
The autist fister.
Terrible superhero name. It's an awful superhero name.
That's some fucking The Boys shit right there. Oh my god.
That's straight
Oh
up.
god.
What's your superpower? Autism and fisting. All right, we're moving on. All that wonderful stuff.
Just from 2 miles away, one eye closed. Both hands behind my back.
Oh dear God. All of that having been said, thank you all for being here today. Thank you for everyone in chat who came to hang out. We appreciate you. I saw there were a couple advantages and disadvantages give out. I didn't see who they went to. I trust you guys did.
I think I got
Karen-
an advantage and a disadvantage.
Like, I was wondering who Karen was, and then I remembered your nickname. I got it. I remember now. I'm locked in. Sounds good. So it's all to you, to both of you. Well,
Yeah.
enjoy that. It's
Thanks.
how we like to treat our friends around here. So with all that being said, I think it's time to get back into our D&D campaign. And last we left off, the party having made their brave attempt at reforging an Arkstone and powering the minecart that could get them safely out of the mines beneath the Festerwood. The party launched into their operation at full speed, no pun intended, as you tore your way down the mine track. Passing a number of enemies as you went, you were able to dispatch them with relative ease, though not without encountering a couple rolling barrels on your way up the track. You were able to avoid most of the damage, only sustaining, I believe, 1 impact over the course of your journey, eventually fighting your way through the rest of the goblins, almost losing Xechas in the process, and then making your way, finally, into the light of day at last, somewhere deep within the Festerwood. And we'll pick up there as you all come screeching to a halt as you feel the track the brakes on the track begin to engage, and you slowly come to a halt under a set of cranes that are kind of broken and falling over, having been long since abandoned and rotting over time. There's a loading dock to your left, and a number of buildings that have managed to withstand the ravages of time, mostly because they're made of stone. You notice the thatch roofing beginning to kind of fold and collapse inward, though they do appear to be still standing. There are doors that are kind of hanging on loose hinges around you, and you find yourself in the slightly warmer, I want to say spring. It's a bit of a late winter here, but you definitely feel there's a bit more warmth to the air than there was when you went under. There's still snow on the ground. It's just grown thick and kind of heavy as it's begun melting as spring appears to have finally arrived.
I think as we pull to a halt, Dusty's still just sitting there like, motherfucking goddamn goblins, as he breaks the haft off another hand arrow and shoves it again.
Mm-hmm. Fair, as you do.
Oh,
Be careful, there might be more coming. Are we going to stay, or are we going to make a run for it?
I don't think we should stay.
I'm going to hop out really quickly and turn back and see if there's anything coming.
You look down the tunnel and you listen for the sound of goblins. And while there is a commotion deep within, you don't see any reach the edge of the darkness and step into the sunlight. Doesn't seem like something on.
Was that going up?
Yeah, you guys were going
Last
upward on your powered cart and made your way up quite a bit.
Are there barrels nearby?
There is plenty of like old barrels and crates and everything nearby. You're not sure if any of them are explosive in nature or anything like that. There are a few.
Can we investigate if they are explosive or not?
Sure, roll me an investigation check as you guys quickly look for a way to seal the tunnel, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've
Can I
just
help him with
implied
This
that.
is a good idea.
Yeah, if you want to, go ahead and roll with advantage. Or you can roll yourself if you have a better investigation or to use that.
I do.
Go ahead and roll yourself instead of giving Kieran
I
advantage.
do.
Than that.
Oof.
Wow. I just had to talk. What a guy.
Okay. A
He
14.
probably finds it.
A 14 is enough. You do find a number of barrels, none of which appear to be explosive in nature, though there is one cask of rather strong smelling, probably rum, on one of the shelves in what appears to be some kind of crew quarters on the right that some of the miners would have likely worked in, or those working here at the warehouse up ahead. And you find that, and then I will say up in this one as well with that check, you find, as you're looking around in one of the broken crates, you kind of reach into the bottom under some hay and you find a small case, kind of like you would keep an instrument in, like a flute, something not too big. And you fold it open and you find 6 crystals, all purple, all faintly glowing.
I'll look at Zeas and say, help me with this barrel, and put it on the rails. And then look at Dusty and get ready to fire at it.
Zehos shakes himself out of his amazement, staring at the fucking crystals that you just found. Yes, okay, yes. You come over and start helping.
Okay, you guys roll the rum over to the edge. It's a small cask, so it's not particularly hard. You kind of carry it over, the two of you, each on either side, and bring it to the top of the slope that goes into the mines below. And I assume you're rolling it down there?
Yes.
Did you want some of this before we sent it down on its way?
No, I hope you have the stuff at your house that I can make my own little brew.
We have plenty of stores, don't you worry.
As you're offering some to Father Gustav, a pair of tiny red hands kind of comes into the edge of your vision, and you hear, "Come, want some."
Okay. I'm just gonna take my dagger, and fucking gonk a hole in it.
Yep, there's also
Is
a
there-
cork. There's a plug.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna use that then.
Okay, you just or pour it into Gum's mouth. He's like, catches some from under. Loses a little bit.
Why not?
But he enjoys himself.
He's a party animal.
Yep, he does enjoy the liquor.
Oop.
Kind of finishes his drink.
As you're pouring it to Gum Gum, Dusty's gonna kind of pat Bite Carl on the arm as he's been healing him for the past like fucking 5 minutes of
Yep.
getting shot in a minecart. He's gonna walk over, and as Gum Gum's drinking, you go to close it, he's gonna grab it.
I would swear to yourself. Fair enough.
That's actually probably a good idea. Disinfectant and all that.
You just dribble a little on the open wounds and everything. Yeah, I'd say you have a 3/4 cask
Alright.
of rum at this.
Oh, on its way.
Roll me.
All right.
I'm gonna say a simple, very low DC athletics check to just like get it
I'm
rolling
going to take
on
the
a good
arc
path.
stone out of the front cart. I'm going to
Okay.
take the arc stone out. Yep. I'm going to put
Fair.
that in the bag of holding.
Okay.
I'm
Easily
gonna
done.
use the advantage I got from Soph.
Oh, yeah.
Fair.
And God, you are so strong.
Okay. You are able to roll the keg down, and the goal here being more of a straight line than any kind of power per se, and it begins rolling down between the two tracks and starts going faster and faster, gets about 30 feet down the tunnel.
I raise the musket and I shoot it
Okay, go ahead.
with one of my last 3 bullets.
Oh shit. That's
Hell
true,
yeah.
you're running low. What's up, Jay? Welcome in. Natural 20. Goddamn. Not only do you shoot it, you do so in such a way that you kind of hit your musket ball into the metal that holds the casing all in place, creating the spark that ignites the liquor inside, and there's a large fiery explosion as you the cavern fills with light, and you do hear the sound of a couple goblins reeling back in pain as they are seemingly lit on fire by this event. I need a percentile roll, let's say from Kieran, because this is your plan. So on D100, roll above a 50%, the cavern is going to collapse. Looking for 50 or above.
17.
Oh, it didn't go through in chat. Roll in the D20 or in the roll 21. If I tell you guys to do just a flat D, like normal dice roll, it works better on the roll 21.
Okay.
68. Okay. So as the
Almost
explosion
nice.
goes off, it's above 50. That's what we're looking for. You hear a loud rumble and a cracking sound as the stones begin to fall from the roof of the cavern, closing it in completely, at least as far as you can see. You hear again a number of goblins kind of reeling back from the flames, are caught in the collapse of this tunnel, but you have effectively destroyed this entrance to the the mining operation, or the goblin base camp. That's a good boom. Anyone would know a
Eat
good
that,
boom.
motherfuckers.
I suppose we know now why the rum is always gone.
Gum Gum looks dramatic.
Shame there's no more
What did you
alcohol, but it was for a good cause.
We'll get more.
Yes, much more, Gum Gum. Don't worry.
Also, what? I know you can throw rocks. Where were you at when I was getting shot by the goblin?
Oh, Gum Gum or me?
He's looking at Gum Gum.
Gum protect children. Gum
While you hit amongst them?
Gum try not to throw up. Okay, Gum be honest. Gum threw up. You look at one of the children as they're getting out of the cart, and they are just covered.
Oh, honey.
You.
Oh no.
Gum's like, sorry.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Come here. We'll clean you up.
Yes, let's try here. I'm just
She's
gonna
like-
start brushing it off.
Oh, gross. Nasty. Yeah, it's rough. It's pretty gnarly. See, there's like remains of it, like a dead rat or something in there. You kind of have to...
Ha!
Nom 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 nom.
Gum
It's mostly booze at this point.
Yeah, and like literally that's all he's had for that and hardtack and apparently a rat.
Yeah. It's fine, Gum Gum. Don't worry. It happens to the best of us. And I'm just glad you were protecting the children. After all, they are our future.
The girl with puke on her, she's like, protecting us from what? Good hygiene?
Yes. Oh, don't worry. Where you're going, well, she's kind of clean. It's a swampy thing.
You say
You'll be fine. And I'm just like brushing.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'll just change.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Oh, here. I'm gonna reach in my bag. I'm gonna pull out
Stop
my
making that
navigator's
fucking
tools.
Sorry. Good sound effect. May as well use it.
It's gonna make me throw up. It's so good.
I'm gonna pull out my navigator's tools. I'm gonna immediately start trying to figure out what direction we are even
Roll me a
fucking
survival check, please.
So one of us still has a makeshift compass. You have my makeshift compass that I made.
Yeah, but I also have my navigator.
Oh, there's a real compass in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
100%.
Now that we're outside
this
of
the whole time?
underground, yes, I've used this before.
Tails just looks at it and just.
Okay, with a 20. You are able to ascertain more or less where you are. You're kind of to the northwest of where you found Oro Oksan's original dwelling, where you first entered the caverns below and met Gum Gum for the first time. And you're probably at least 50 to 60 kilometers north of that, to the west, kind of in between where Thera's domain is and where your former target was living.
So we're kind of in between the two currently. So about 60 kilometers, and we'll make it to her hut.
Oh goodness, a few days more. All right. Well, just look around and see these two buildings. Perhaps we could look inside here for any useful supplies or anything.
Good idea. Let's go.
May as well.
All right.
What do you think the odds
Gonna
of
go
us
here.
going back are and them being gone? We can pick up a few forgotten things.
Like underground.
Well, not the way we came, but like back to old boy's place.
Right. I mean.
I'm missing a couple
Maybe.
trophies.
Oh.
I made a promise. I mean, I don't have to keep the promise, but I did make a promise.
And I like that you're a man who keeps his promise. It's very important to me.
As long as you don't think it'll put us in any more undue danger, especially now that we're.
Well, that's
taking
what I
our
was
kids around.
asking. It's really up to y'all. I can try to slink back there myself, but it's quite the ways. And I would rather get
necessarily
them
be
to the
worth it.
hut first because don't really want to bring the kids back there.
Yes, we could look
Well,
into it afterwards, perhaps.
At the moment, we are all in pretty rough shape, so.
Oh, that's fine.
I look at Dusty with his pieces of
Oh,
arrow
yes,
sticking out of him, and at my arrow in the shoulder.
The wounds are mostly closed at this point, honestly. Vicar has him
Been pumping
mostly
the heals
healed.
into you, yeah.
Yeah, if this can help with your armor, let's start a little mending action on your armor.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, Dusty, I don't hate the idea of what if we take a quick look back on, say, the backs of giant birds? Take a lookie. If it looks even at all unsorted or untoward, we hightail it the hell out of there.
Well, that's not a terrible idea. I will say the hag did fly on a broom.
Yes, probably extremely quickly. I would
Right.
be worried about that. For now, let's just look around here as I finish mending. I'm going to go into the building on the right. I'm going to attempt to, at least.
Yeah, no, it's open. It's just a ruined barracks. That's where you were when you were looking with Father Gustav. You would have gone in there, and then you would have seen him pull out the box with the 6 crystals in. Participate in the search.
Yes,
That's about the
Father
only
Gustav,
thing
what
you found of interest in any of those buildings.
what is that you found there?
Little bag of gems. And I'll hand it over to Zeas.
Is it a case or a bag?
It's a hard case, like you would keep like a flute. Or maybe a piccolo, and not particularly big. Just big and like
I'm gonna open
wide.
it and see if these look familiar.
Yep. You see 6 amethyst arcane capacitors. Glowing faintly. You gather these are what powered the mine carts here, and looking around you see you are in the kind of warehouse where they would have been fixed and repaired and put back together after an accident. Yeah, you just happened to find a case of them.
Xechas is just like, and then he like kind of turns them towards you guys. There's more rock stones in here than I've seen in my entire life. That's even they're not the most powerful ones, but there's so many of them.
I mean, that was what you used to power the carts just now, yes? And the house? And...
Yes, that's the one used to power the carts is a fair bit more powerful, and the one powering the house is the most powerful of them all. But there's how many were there? GM 6?
5. 1 for each type
5?
of crystal dragon.
There's
Huh.
You mean
like,
in
you
the
said it's one
case?
each-
Oh, in the
Yeah.
case, there's 6 amethyst ones.
6 amethyst ones. Okay. Well, with these we can do more things with the house. We could, I don't know, wouldn't necessarily want to sell them, but they'd be worth a pretty penny. Many things we could create. I mean,
All right. I mean,
Gustav,
in a
fine.
pinch.
As long as you make would use one of the crystals to make some sort of brewery in your house, that's all I'm asking.
I think that needs to happen for Gum Gum's sake, too. Yeah, that's gonna
it'd be
happen.
very fun. Yes, we could make that happen. Yes. All right. Well,
You would
I would
know
not
that,
be opposed to booze.
based on your knowledge of arcane capacitors, you'd know that the amethyst ones go for about 2 gold a pop.
Hi, Chowder.
Hi, buddy.
3 of our 2.5
Oh,
house,
I'm sorry, 150.
2 of our
tokens.
house payments.
50 apiece. Hi, buddy. Okay, I need to tell
And
him
I
not to
have a sapphire one that came from the cart, right? That's the second lowest one.
Sapphire's the middle tier.
Okay.
So of the 5, that's the 3rd most. That one's worth it.
Oh, I'm gonna pull that one back out. This one here, actually, the one that we created. Still amazed we can do that. This is the real one that we can do something special with. Keep them all together. I'm gonna put it in the case as well.
Sure.
Shut it. And boop, bag of holding.
Put it in the bag of holding, no problem. You do hear behind you the sound of things beginning to kind of shuffle rocks around in the mine tunnel. You gather while they were likely contained by the blast and the resulting collapse, they are working on a way out.
Well, I
Well-
think we overstayed our welcome.
Yeah, I
Agreed.
agree. It's time to go.
Where are we going? What's the plan? Subnomi, welcome me in.
Hey,
Because we were northwest of the Oni's place, just gonna head in the opposite direction towards the hut.
Yep, so you're gonna just continue going southwest to continue your way. Fair enough. Roll me a survival check to make your way through the woods. There is no path here. There's a road that leads north.
see.
That looks like it may probably connects to the main road, but
Are you able to cloak us like you do, so that it would be harder for them to follow us?
I'm tapped as it is.
Ah, okay.
The spikes kinda.
Yes. I'm going to guidance you for that.
Go ahead.
17.
Okay. With a 17 total, it's fairly easy for you to find a fairly decent trail. This is your favorite terrain, after all. You are very comfortable in these forests, and it takes you probably about a full day's travel before you see, still in the distance on the horizon, probably about another hour or so distance away, just this thin black trail of smoke kind of inking its way across the sky, coming from around where you expect Thera's cottage, probably about an hour away. But the sun is beginning to go down by this point, and it's starting to get colder. Spring does seem to have arrived, but it has arrived late, and these are still winter nights.
Y'all think we should probably, let's go ahead and do this quick. Snap down on the ground, and I'm just gonna think in my head, quick, as two giant eagles spread out of the ground. Caw! 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 Pick which one you want! I think they're huge.
Well, that will do the trick.
I'm gonna
Large.
assume by now that the hour has passed by now. Then, right? And maybe Fight Call had the time to heal my freaking arrow in the shoulder.
That is up to him.
Does Ryan have? Does Fight Call still have healing spells over, or?
Oh god, yes.
You guys probably have some healing
And-
potions kicking around too.
Whoop. I see him limping a little bit, and just as we're walking, just and I do kind of a swipe in front of you, another hand, and there's with the right hand you see a lot of druidic looking things, a lot of nature weirdness, but then with the left hand you see very vaguely like symbols you would know, very like for your god, and give you that, and the two eagles are both dark purple, like just very almost, it's just that setting sun as it's hitting it, it's very barely there, and they should be big enough to carry the if we 2-on-2. Methinks a large.
where-
Kids and the kobold.
You got the kids, the kobold,
Oh, the children.
5 kids, the kobold, and then the 4 of us.
and you're an
kind of
hour
strength they
away
got?
from Thera's place at this point, which means you're about a day's travel away from the Oni hut.
Oh, I'm thinking of flying to the
If
cottage.
you do that on, okay, so for the last hour, just to close that distance, easily done. I mean, I'd say
I'm gonna
on,
cast Longstrider on both of the eagles.
okay, I'd say on Birdback, you could probably do it in 2 trips in a period of about 30 minutes total.
which
you're not
perfectly
having-
works because yeah.
Yeah, you're not having
Whoop up.
to kind of work your way through the underbrush. Even with Dusty leading the way and showing like the best path, it is still tiresome and long, hard work going through the deep snow. So with the
I'm
eagles,
thinking
I'd
of the
say
children.
you'd have to split up the group. So who's going on the first trip to meet Thera, and who's going on the last trip would be my only question. If you're splitting up 2 of you each, and the kids and the kobold, and
I'll go on the last one because I have no idea who that Tira is.
that's
That's why.
probably a good
Oh,
one.
good idea.
Okay,
Let's get the eagles to come back and pick us up from where we are now. We won't move.
you better not attack me.
All right,
okay.
perfect.
Sick of
Fair enough. So Dusty and Vite Carl go on the Eagles first. We'll
Just
say,
have Violet flying behind.
yep, that's easily done. She can fly on her own. And then we'll say 3
Aw.
of the 5 kids go with you guys, and then 2 of the kids and the kobold can go with. Actually, we'll say Gum Gum goes with Dusty, along with 2 of the kids, and then the other 3 kids will go with Gustav and Zay. You all hop on the Eagle, fly your way quickly towards Thera's, and you do find it very much as you left it, swampy as expected. This hut, or this fairly large hut, kind of huddled in between the trees with these large lodestones around it with the different markings that you recognize as you begin to land in the clearing. And of course, the tree of Goombabad, the troll who lives with Thera here in her home. There we are. You do not see anyone outside currently, as it is getting quite late, but you do see a flicker of firelight coming from the mostly mossed over windows of this abode as you all take your landing in the kind of courtyard, I'd say. I don't know why there's still a circle on here, to be honest with you. Skirt, there you go. But about where that circle was is where you land. So you, Gum Gum, and the two children get off the eagles, and then I'm guessing you just send them to go pick up the other two. They return about 15-20 minutes later. Just as the eagles begin to disappear, they land, and as the kids all hop off with Gustav and Xechas, they just fade away into snow. Buddy, I know you want belly rubs, but you're also just attacking me. Ow! Okay. God damn. You're a dick. You're a dick. Alright. He's being a real McAsshole right now. I'm gonna put you down. Everyone look. Guilty culprit. Look at him.
Who's a good baby?
No, he's not good. He's bad. He's being bad.
He's no good. Who's your bestest boy?
He's being
He's a good
bad.
boy.
Him's being bad.
Good boy. Good boy.
As you all regroup in front of Thera's house, you hear the door creak open behind you, and you see a familiar, gangly red hand with these long, claw-like fingernails kind of pull out the door, and you see her make her way over on her chair as she looks out the door, and she says, welcome back. I was beginning to have my doubts.
Never doubt us, that's the first thing. Well, you question us. Always question us, but never doubt.
Fail to see the difference.
Very, very minute.
You see,
But we got them! Most of them.
The children and the kobold gathered around you. You found the other and curious friend.
That's our child. Cobalt? Gum Gum, that's our Gum Gum.
Gum Gum, servant of Dragon Lord. And he gestures a thumb over to Dusty. And Thera's like, the Dragon Lord. I'm sure the children will enjoy that nickname. Please come in out of the cold. And
Thank you.
Creaks herself back into her chair. She finishes leaning out the door and wheels herself back to the table.
Thank you. Sorry to make it so cramped in here, but as you can see, we brought some more wee ones.
It's fine. Please come in. We'll find some space on the floor for them.
Absolutely, and thank you very much. And I just kind of turn around and go like this to the kids. Little debrief, little disclaimer. Kind of forgot to tell you.
Fucking terrified.
Yeah,
at
like,
the image
shit.
of this swamp witch like coming out the door.
Listen, we kind of forgot to do a little disclaimer, a little message first. She's very nice. You're gonna go in there, you're gonna see people you know and friends, and they'll tell you she's very, very nice and very, very powerful. That's the main part.
You see, what is it, Bilson? Is that his name? God, there's so many kids. So many goddamn children. Yeah, that's just the dice roll window, by the way, Jay. So it just shows whatever spell was last.
Oh, yeah.
Benson Barlock, was the oldest. He's like, okay, if you say so. Come on.
I promise. Don't worry. I'll still go in first.
The kid along. It'll be okay. And I'm gonna roll persuasion for Benson to try to reassure the other kids.
Come on, Benson.
Okay, that's good enough. It was just a base 13.
Hey.
With his charisma bonus. The kids are like, okay. They kind of gather up around him and he goes to lead them in, but you notice he very intentionally is putting them in through that door ahead of him. Like they go in first and then he kind of checks over and goes back out and makes their way into the house. You hear a light snoring sound now coming from within the large rotten out tree stump that Goombabad the troll sleeps in. Quite comfortable. The rest of you make your way inside. Okay. You can see the fire is lit. The children who were here previously, who were already sleeping, begin waking up at the commotion. You see Yora kind of look up and see you, and she kind of beams with excitement. The other kids come in, and you can see immediately the children who were here first kind of open up space around the fire for the other kids. Gonna hold it off for now. We'll see. And they take a place around the fire and all begin sitting together. You see them kind of begin kind of looking around, seeing if they know anybody. And they do. You actually notice some of the kids kind of connecting with each other. They all grew up around here, and some of them seem to know each other. They all wrap up in blankets and just kind of sit around the fire while Thera kind of leans back in her wheelchair at the head of the table. Was it can zoom in? Yeah. She's just leaning back in her chair, kind of lightly tapping her fingers on the table. Ever so slightly. Grab a seat. There's not plenty of room, but there's room for everybody.
Yeah, appreciated. We took the scenic route, apparently.
Yes, tell me all about your journey. Since you're alive, I can only assume you've dispatched of our friend the Oni.
Well, he's dead. Yeah.
Good. A grisly thing to be done, but a thing that was necessary nonetheless. Anything else?
Well, yes.
Tell me everything.
It seems more as if the Oni was a pawn. Sounds hard to believe that a creature like that could be used, but
Yeah. The lady on the broom definitely seemed like a user.
Yeah, so to fill you in, how you said he was serving the coven.
Yes, I know.
We ran into some of the coven.
I assume that it was not their leader, because you surely would not have returned alive. But you're here, and you made it home. Well, back to my home, at least. Oh, she looks over to the now 10 children who are huddled around her fireplace. I dare say we'll be needing somewhere with more space, and perhaps somewhere more, She looks around her swamp dwelling. More child-friendly. But
Not
where
a
else?
terrible idea. Kids love swamps.
What else happened on your journey? Why did you take so long to return?
Well, and I'm gonna look over to the little boy who died, and there was a incident. Everyone's fine. And I'm gonna kind of lean in towards her and just, that little boy there died and was brought back. Look after
Looks
special,
over
would you?
to the holy man. And I guess this is your first time really meeting Thera,
Oh yeah.
Gustav. So you see a woman, if she can be called that, but like the ages of time have turned her skin into this leathery, droopy thing. She has dark blue skin, and this almost aura of cold permeates her very being. She looks very much like the witches that were described to you as a child, yet frostier. You will also recognize someone very similar to the hag that attacked you when you first regrouped with the party. Start of you joining us. This is hag that has seemingly been caring for these children in her swamp dwelling sometime. He looks to you, sees you in your armor. Assume the holy man was
Yes.
responsible for that.
That would be me, indeed.
Who are you, friend? Welcome to the home of Thera.
My name is Gustav. I've met this fine gentleman a couple of times and helped him out of some trouble.
Clearly, if you're bringing the dead back to life.
It wasn't easy. It took pretty much all my magic, and it still hasn't returned. But we got him back. And that's the most important thing.
Yes. Oh, this is surely hard to believe coming from one like me, but would see no harm befall these children. I thank you for bringing the rest of them back safely. She looks outside. Based on the changing of the weather, I can only assume whatever they were planning has been foiled for some time. But you must be careful. We've made a powerful enemy. They will hesitate to take their vengeance.
Right.
Don't think we can all stay here.
No, and we need to return home.
Where is home?
Oh, we gotta head close by Fort Mistmere.
See some of the kids kind of perk up at that one. They recognize the name.
I look at Zayas and was like, those crystals that we found. Can you use one of those crystals to make some sort of permanent invisibility spell with it? Or something to make this place invisible?
Oh goodness. Well, I do know the enchantment, but make an area this vast visible to the eye it's a bit beyond me at the moment.
I was just thinking that maybe that if the hags find out that we helped you, and I look at Thera, they'll come after you as well. So it's probably wise that you get some help as well, protection.
They do have protection here. I don't know if you saw the pillar-like stones out when we arrived, but those are, I think you described it as an ancient wall. Was it there?
Something ancient that was here long before me. I managed to return the magic to the enchantment. Fortunately, more people that the enchantment protects, the harder it is. Hey, we're already at our capacity before you arrived with you.
Well,
What?
we did some renovating to our home, but I don't think we have enough space to. Well, yeah, I'm not
Temporarily, we
thinking we
might.
have enough. Hold you up for a bit. Yeah.
We have some money, maybe we could buy something somewhere in the fort, somewhere safe. There's need of a good orphanage.
I was just thinking too, there's gotta be at least a few people in Fort Mistmere that would be willing and able and overjoyed to take in someone like a small child.
When you say that, Dusty will look at you, and you could see his face gets very sour, and he immediately just shakes his head no. I can assure you, as somebody who was alone as a child near Fort Mistmere, ain't nobody taking anyone in.
It's a sad thing to admit, but there isn't much by way of care for little ones and parents. Most people struggle to survive on their own, let alone with children, but I think I can take care of them. Though, she kind of gestures to her appearance. Might be hard for me to, purchase property, so I may need proxy to do it for me.
Oh, easy, I can be a face, no problem. That's how I spend most of my life.
Right, Carl, the face of the orphanage has a nice ring to it.
How do you feel about death contracts?
She kind of just like gives you one of these, like a come see, come see.
We know some real good masons.
Well, perhaps they can build something for us.
Not a bad thought.
I don't should remain here.
How
I think
quickly
the
do you
big
think you
question
could
is-
pack things up?
She looks around and see there's very little by way of. She goes over to like her potion collection in the corner that she sampled, given you guys samples from already. Folds the case shut and she's like, "Good to go." Puts it down on the ground. All the children kind of look over at their bedrolls, which are mostly burlap, not particularly effective or strong or durable. You
Sad.
see Yora look up at you. She looks down at her bed. We're in the market.
Oh, sure. Okay, so, hey, do you think we could stay here for the night, or I don't want to move a bunch of kids in the dark. That seems cruel, even
Sounds
for me.
very dangerous, and you've now made an enemy of the Sisterhood of the Frozen Heart. Will not let us travel easily.
So
I
maybe
suppose my question is, how are we going to travel as such a large group while remaining undetected?
Well, I can make that a little easier, but I need to sleep on it.
We can rest here for a night. Sure, the defenses will hold one more day as long as I have some magic in the morning to funnel into them. Hi, Chowder. Hi, buddy. You want to come say hi?
I could potentially assist with that as well if need be.
Having some extra power would be very helpful.
Alright, well, I only need a short 4-hour rest, and I'm ready to help. Oh, hey, look, good boy.
Now, when you put it like that, Xechas, do you think one of the stones could work here to just charge the enchantment? Just keep it going, kind of like how the generator keeps our house running? Then we ain't got to move nobody, and they can just keep the enchantment going on the rock.
Well, it might be possible. There's only 6 of them, and I don't know if that would last all that long, to be honest. Do 1 per day, and then that buys, 6 extra days?
Yeah, like your sapphire one was enough to power the mine carts. You gather it would take all 6 of these to do what one of your sapphires did.
Not a bad idea. We just don't think I have the resources at the moment.
There are stones that are capable of that. In fact, I would say, Dusty, roll me a history check here.
A fucking diamond in our basement probably would do it.
Okay, yeah, so the 13. You've traveled, I'll say roll with advantage, actually. You've traveled around and lived on this island for 20, 30 years at this point. It doesn't really matter. With a 13, you would know, not necessarily the specifics, but you would know that Trudgewater, the capital of this entire land, where the TTC heads its operations, where all of their trading fleets sail into and out of to kind of disperse around the island and back to Fellarune and other continents. There are districts in there entirely powered by arcane capacitors, but they are all diamonds, and they still have to be changed out fairly frequently, at great expense to the wealthy folk who live there.
Yeah, I suppose we need a stronger one. Speaking of those stones, I take it my necklace is safe and sound?
Oh, yes. She reaches over into her bedside table and produces the amulet of Draktharan.
Take it back.
It seems untouched. It does look like she even messed with it a little bit.
Perfect.
All right,
Alright,
well,
cool.
so night's rest and then move out in the morning.
Yes. Do you have somewhere we can hide a troll? Excuse me. She looks out towards where Goomba Bad lives.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good.
I
It's hard
believe
to
we
move
do.
an old
And then some.
tree. kind of snickers to herself and sneaks over to her, wheels over to her corner, and over by her bed, and kind of just leans back in her chair.
Good night.
Good night.
Right, I'm gonna go to back out to our yurt that we never tore down.
That's true.
Yeah.
You didn't take down the yurt. You left it as That's why the blue circle was there. That was your yurt.
Oh.
Put the fucking circle back.
No.
Back my yurt.
Papa.
Give me my circle.
If there's a
I
circle
want my
tent.
circle back.
I wonder if
That's
there's
gonna
just a
look
circle
down to
tent.
Violet and just go,
So much sense.
your cave's gonna get real crowded for a while. I'm sorry.
What? I haven't even moved in myself yet, and you're giving me roommates? That's not cool,
Said I'm
man.
sorry.
I need...
They're temporary, if that helps.
Even though you're talking in Draconic, I'm pretty sure I can tell that she sounds upset.
There's sass. You can hear the sass.
There's a lot of body language.
I'm pretty sure the cave, I whisper, is in fear of dropping dead immediately. Oh, it's huge!
That's a giant yurt.
Yes.
Oh my god, you're carrying that in your holding bag? Jeez.
Mega
Oh,
yurt.
shit.
He's got a whole
That's
circus tent in that
That's
motherfucker.
The yurt. Okay, there we go. Hilarious, my dude.
There will be more than enough room for everyone to be comfortable for the time being.
All right, let's get ourselves to bed so we can get ourselves out very early.
Also, the yurt's now canonically green.
Sure. I'm cool with the
Hey.
green yurt.
The big green yurt.
It was owned by a luxury spa company, so it is kind of like a little flashy as tents go. Like, it's got the gold trim on it, like you see in the picture. It's pretty swanky.
If anyone ever asks how we got this, just tell them that we got mad coin.
Got mad ducats. There's a little wood burning stove in the middle to keep the place warm. You set a small
To
fire
be
in
fair,
it.
we did do honest work for this yurt.
Oh, 100%. But it sounds better if we just paid for it in cash. Always say you paid for things in cash, by the way, Xechas. People think that's classy, I think.
Valid.
Is there a
Okay.
is there another way to pay other than trade? Direct
Credit,
trade?
trading, the souls of the damned. I've seen that done once or twice.
You
familiar
hear
with that
Thera
one,
from
yeah.
the back. Yeah, that's good. She closes her window, carries on with her day.
Homegirl!
Why do I feel like Souls of the Damned should be a much more coveted way of paying?
You think? But that shit's like silver. That just passes around like nothing.
I would imagine there are more than quite a few damned souls in all of history as well, so...
Especially on
plentiful
Voros.
resource.
If you're looking for a
Wait.
place where people sell their
Yeah.
souls, you're probably in a good place for it.
Half the
Devil
company,
went down
the
to
Souls of the
Barosia, he was
Damned.
looking for a soul to steal.
Literally.
The devil went down to Verosia.
There you go. You all
I
make
just-
your way
just
into
give
the
me-
nice cozy yurt. Begin settling down for the have whatever conversation.
All
I
right.
suppose
up.
we'll just try and move quickly and quietly. Let's just try and get out of range of wherever these
Yeah,
hags might
can,
be able to find us.
Can hide them or hide us from being tracked like usual. That does only last an hour, so I'll have to. Can only do it for like 3 hours a day, I think.
Right.
Well, I feel like if we do it all right away, then that will be good, so that there's no radius for them to track us from.
Good
Ah.
plan,
Just
yeah.
for help.
Start off with that. I have, if ever we need it, I could summon a fleet of horses, I think. I'm pretty sure. But, you know, in a pinch, if we need a run.
Could be good, yes. All right.
As you're having this conversation, you see Gum Gum kind of open the flaps of the tent. Gum Gum, come inside.
Oh, shoot.
Yes,
Gum
yes,
Gum,
yes.
sorry. Yeah, you just got lumped in as one of the kids in there, didn't
I
you?
know you forgot about Gum Gum.
Oh, no, we couldn't forget that smell if we tried. I think you live in my nose mind.
He kind of
Did
cozies
you,
up right by the hot
Those are words
stove.
I've never heard used together in a sentence
I
before.
love that.
You
I
live
love
in
that.
my nose
mine.
mind.
My nose mind. I'll see you at night in my head movies.
Brain theater.
Theater.
God.
Go.
Is anyone taking a watch for the evening? Or are we sleeping peacefully?
Just give me
Beforehand-
4 hours and I can take second watch.
I'll take first watch. I gotta take care of some shit anyways.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Right.
Make your way.
Well,
Out of the tent.
if it matters, while we're doing this, Dusty's gonna focus most of his time on the crystal attuning again.
Roll me
And
perception at disadvantage then.
he
You're
wants
focused on
to.
something else.
He also wants.
Jeez.
24 is the lowest.
Jeez.
He also wants to try to see if it still feels stormy
Okay.
while he's attuning to it.
Fair. Roll me a wisdom saving throw while you reattune. Or did you ever unattune to it, to be fair?
I don't think so, but I wasn't sure if it would unattune while I was that far away.
Okay,
For
good. I'll still say roll me a
day,
wisdom saving throw, just for the sake of it. Going into this for the first time since your last...
Oh, fuck.
Jesus Christ, you got hot
fuck.
dice today.
Holy shit!
Oh my lord. I put the...
Critty rocket everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
With that, you are able to focus on the amulet. Violet kind of cuddles up at your feet, kind of leaned against you, helping you stay warm as well in the cold. It's kind of like a damp early spring kind of cold at this point, where it kind of seeps through the clothes. It's quite uncomfortable. But you focus entirely on the amulet, letting your senses handle the watch for you. Trust you will hear or sense anything coming as you focus on this amulet entirely. As you do so, you feel your mind kind of connecting with it. Violet's doing so as well, and the tempest that existed within it before has very much settled.
Well, at least for the time being, it seems like you can perhaps go in there. We should probably both at some point so we can maybe have a conversation.
Yeah, if you want. I can go in, or I could, just stay out here. There's no reason for me to be hiding right now.
Well, I wanted to make sure it was good, so when we got closer to home,
You want me to go in and check on them, and you can just let me out in the morning before we go? Still want to stretch my legs a little.
I mean, until we get closer to town, you're fine being out and about. Do you want me to go in as well, or?
I think I got this. Put me in, coach.
Alrighty. Well, he's gonna
How
grab
does
it.
she know the
and
coaches?
Dragon Ball is very popular here on Verosia. Thank you very much. Thank you
Well
very
played.
much.
Well
All right,
played.
Thank you.
Just wait till they come out with the Dragon Ball Z.
Z edition. It was a good year. It was a good
Z
year.
edition.
With the upgraded version Dragon Ball.
He grabs the necklace and just says, "Shelter."
Violet in a very familiar purple, followed by a blue flash. It just disappears into the necklace at your around your neck, and sense no further conflict within. You kind of disconnect your mind from it, allowing Violet to communicate with Thera and Ethil, the dragon soul contained within, in her own time, without your supervision. Trust she'll be okay. And with that, I will say with the 24 watch, while you're focused on the stone, you don't notice, but as you snap out of it and your focus begins to return back to the present, you just feel this sense of being watched. And as a couple times you look up and you swear catch the end of, like, the back end of a broom disappearing behind a cloud, or a wisp of cloak as something appears, actively patrolling the skies.
Oh, that's gonna be a pain. Well, he's gonna head into the yurt once the watch is up.
Xechas, as you awaken after your 4 hours of rest, Dusty comes inside, kind of dusts the snow off. You notice Violet is not with him like she was when he left. But you do see the faint kind of bluish purple glow coming from the necklace around your neck. And Dusty, in your night's rest, Xechas, you go to take your watch. And as you step out into the cold evening winter or cold semi-winter air, that is where we will take our break for today, because an hour and 20 in, and I would like to hit the bathroom. So we will return here in 10 minutes, y'all. Don't go nowhere unless you want to escape the ads, which we are going to run to get Big Daddy Bezos off of our backs. So we will see y'all in about 10 minutes. Hi, we're going to give Tommy Rubs. Okay, Tommy Rubs for Chowder. Oh, I love that.
Isn't
That's
that great?
Beautiful. We will be back in 10, y'all. Don't go nowhere. Shout out Surge. Happy birthday to Surge, too, by the way. Thank you for making my friend
happy
so
Surge
happy.
Day!
Happy
We
birthday!
appreciate you for bringing a
I said happy
smile.
Surge Day.
Happy Surge Day. Thank you for bringing a
Happy
smile to
Surge
our
Day.
friend's face. We all love you for it. We appreciate you. Hope you had a good birthday.
Not just my face. Ayo!
That was a good.
Thanks for giving our friend
We walked-
boners.
Thanks for giving our friend boners. What a sign-off line. We'll see you soon. Bye. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you had a good break. I know I did. I got myself Nuka Cherry. Let's go. Pretty stoked on it. They kind of hit real good. Happy Costco finally got them. Finally got a win in Canada. Woo! Go Canada. Go Canada. Anyway, hope everyone had a good break. I think we are ready to pick up where we left off. So, as you step out into the cold air, Xechas, ready to take your watch for a night, I need you to roll me perception, please.
Okay.
As you
Can I
slowly
guidance
dive
myself?
from... Yes, you can. Welcome back, Jay. Nice. You don't see
So-
shit. A really pretty night sky. Lots of clouds. Lots of clouds. Couple stars kind of kicking through there and there. Nothing too fancy. Kind of
Okay.
stuck thinking about Smith a little bit, your robot companion
Yeah.
that you are currently missing and making plans to rebuild when you return to your home. Ooh.
Very
Powder.
much so.
Need you to chill, dog. So, you don't see anything for the duration of your watch, and when you finally see the sun just beginning to kind of cast light into the sky, not even creeping over the horizon, just that like flat gray you get in the really, really early morning. There's a mist rising from the partially frozen waters that surround you here in the swamp. Kind of sense the swamp beginning
Sweet.
to awaken around you. As the morning critters begin making their way out.
All right. I'm gonna go start waking everyone up in the yurt
Okay.
because I want us to make the most haste we possibly can.
Yep, and it's also kind of a bit of a process to take down a yurt, so that's fair. You go and wake everybody up pretty quickly. Gum Gum's a little slow on the wake up. He's like, Gum Gum's sleepy. And he looks outside and begins to see the sunlight. Recoils back into the tent. He does not
Oh, yes,
seem very stoked on the sun.
Yeah. This should help. I'm gonna take my my forge goggles off and I'm gonna give them to him.
Okay.
That should help.
He puts them on over his eyes. No butter for Gum Gum. Hurt Gum Gum's skin, but Gum Gum be okay. Stay in the shade.
To a more permanent solution. Yes. Also.
Need
nothing
Gum
wrong
Gum
with the
size
habit. I think I can
jacket.
give him. I have just a little blanket I can take out and
That'll do.
kind of fashion around him.
Yeah, you kind of fashion it into like a cape that goes over the shoulder, kind of drapes over the arms, and then hangs along around the back. He pulls the hood up and over, and then it's just a red nose with your welding goggles sticking out from under a hood. Gum Gum's like, crosses his arms, so he's just completely like blanket and fucking goggles. Gum Gum ready?
That'll do. Xeos is kind of chuckling at this image.
It looks
This is great.
almost like a Jawa. Just with a big red draconic nose sticking out the front.
Whoop,
Uh,
dip, dip.
He steps out into the sunlight and doesn't recoil too much from it. You all strike the yurt, which takes you about 30 to 40 minutes at this point. It's not a quick process.
I'm going to ask Goombabad for help because he was really helpful the first time. So I'm going to see if he can like have the time with his mass.
Roll me a persuasion check for Goombabad. He's not a morning person and picking him up to ask for his help.
Oh, he's not awake? Shit.
No, you kind of have to go over to the troll tree.
Oh.
Wake up Goombabad.
On second thought, I thought he was already awake.
You go over to the tree and you kind of look in, about to wake him up, and he's like hanging down from one of the like fine-ish things. He's like, there's just a tongue hanging down. The breath on your face is foul. You're lucky you don't have to breathe.
I don't smell. Yep. Mm-hmm. Nope.
Hey,
I'm good.
Hey.
I was going to ask him for help, but he's out. All right, let's do this.
I really wanted to see you wake up the troll. I'm sad.
Ah!
You make your way. Get the yurt
Thank you,
disassembled. You begin to hear the children inside the hut, all 10 of them, beginning to wake up at the same time as they all just start waking each other up. And then you hear Thera, calm down, children. It's still so early. He's not a morning person. What y'all doing? It'd take you 30 minutes to get your yurt disassembled and stuffed in the bag of holding.
All right, so I don't know if you noticed anything last night, but before I left to go to sleep, the coven did seem to be flying around a bit. Keep an eye.
I'm not really surprised, to be honest. I didn't notice anything.
Wonderful.
We'll have to be careful for sure. How are you feeling, Gustav?
Gustav will be trying to cast some magic and see that there's just sparks and nothing else coming out.
There's a little more than yesterday. Still black.
It's still not returned. So yeah, let's see what happens. And in silence, I'll do a prayer to help.
Roll me a religion check at advantage.
That would be a normal roll then, with disadvantage from Pelicanon?
Yeah, technically, yeah. Guess we should have used that on like your first roll, but we totally forgot. Oof.
I got the advantage first.
Oh, that's true.
And this is actually my second roll of the day.
That is true. Okay, so an 8. Not great. You know you haven't done anything that would cause your lord to turn on you, but there's almost a bitterness to the silence for a moment as you're praying and don't get quite the response you were hoping for. He's very much still there, as he always is, but he just seems distant. You're not able to make that connection right now.
While that is unfortunate, I mostly meant in a... You seem more sober than I've ever seen you, so...
Well, that's because, and I look at Fight Call,
I had to make a choice!
Mr. Fight Call decided that it was good for me to give my alcohol to Gum Gum. And I didn't have a lot of alcohol with me to start.
You blew up a casket full of it. Listen, we're both responsible for giving away alcohol that wasn't ours, and both of us feel bad about it, kind of.
Yes, but this was for protection and to prevent him from following us.
So was mine. So was mine, sir. I'm sorry. I'm trying to justify I gave away something that wasn't mine. I'd do it again, so don't tell me you have things. This is on you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Dusty will just rummage in his pouch real quick, grab what flask he has, shake it, see it's probably maybe half full at this point of his own booze.
1/2 of your flask left, yep.
And he'll just toss it over to Gustav.
Gustav will
that should tide you for a bit.
I'd give you mine that you gave me, but I gave that to Gum Gum too. The little guy's a bottomless pit.
He's outside already.
To be fair, you did make a loyal subject out of it, so I think it was worth
Yes,
it.
Dragon Lord. I think we can milk that for all it's worth, and it's not in a mean way, but I think we're giving him meaning and a mascot for us.
Last thing I need is for you to have another way to milk me.
That might
I'm
be
gonna
the
choose to
gayest thing
fail
we've ever said
an
on this
insight
stream,
check.
and I loved every part of that. Yeah, you fail your insight check. Love it. Happy Pride. Happy Pride.
My car just stops dead but goes, that exactly. Gay.
By Carl in character.
Gay. I think that could be good. It could be good. I think bringing him along with us and Gustav,
Yes.
you're coming with us too until you get your hocus pocus back. I think that's probably for the best too.
Yes, but how are we gonna transport the 4 of us, a troll, Thera, and 10 children?
So I've been thinking about that, and I look over to Dusty. I've watched you for a while. I hope that it's not weird. Yeah, I'm gonna. Once all the kids have kind of come out in Thera,
the least weird things that you do.
it's true. It's true. I watch you too. Not as much. And once all the kids are there, I'm just gonna kind of look over to Dusty and just kind of mirror his movements exactly. And I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace on all of us. Just swirl, and there's just like a little gust of wind, and everyone just kind of contrast turns down a little.
There you go.
I just-
Everyone looks like they're in a snow globe. There's just snow kind of passively falling around them at any given time.
Does that
Oh,
happen
well,
to all the
shit.
kids in the fucking house too?
They all come outside by this point. They've all woken up, all packed their belonging. Just
I
one
think
of them.
between the two of us, if we kind of layer yours and mine, we should be able to keep ourselves cloaked for a long time.
That's fair enough.
Okay,
Ethan.
so we're gonna burn through how many slots of Pass Without a Trace?
So I can do it 6 times.
Yeah, that's 6 hours. It's an hour long, right? Am I correct?
Yeah,
That's 6
Roll.
hours.
I can do it 3.
But 9 hours. And average travel
Roll
day is
day.
about 8, so you can split this up and do an entire day. So I will let you guys discuss between you who wants to use how many slots for theirs, because I believe there's some extra kicking around afterwards there. And then, yeah, we can just get right to it. Yeah, that's pretty great.
I'll use all 3 of mine. You can
Okay.
save.
Okay, so we have
Bless ya.
8 hours of travel completely Passed Without a Trace, the entire group.
No footprints at all. That's pretty crazy.
That's very well done. So I need everyone to roll me stealth as we begin stealthing through the Underdark, or not the Underdark, the Underbrush.
I'm gonna guidance Father Gustav.
Okay, so this is for Thera.
I'm gonna guidance myself.
She has a character sheet. I'll say that one was for the kid.
Yes.
It's at a
What
plus
is-
10.
Yeah,
What is
everyone
with
gets a
guidance?
plus. You get a D4 extra.
So that's 5 and a D4.
I'm also gonna flash of genius Gustav. To bring it to a 10, to bring it to a 20.
Very good.
35.
Here.
So the 5 plus the 2, that's 7, plus the 10 is 17.
Okay.
Plus 3 for flash of genius for you.
So
As well.
20
total for you.
Yeah.
Okay, she doesn't have a stealth. Okay, but okay, it's 23 for her. The kids get a 15 total. Goombabad the troll.
Oh dear.
13. So with the troll, there it does kind of slow you up a little bit, but I'll say collectively
29.
there's enough successes there that the group remains unaffected duration of your travels until you need to make camp. So we can kind of run straight through the first day of travel. Dusty, go ahead, roll me a survival check to find the path back home.
Can I also guidance this?
Sure. Natural one.
Would I be familiar in this region?
You are in the middle of a swamp.
No, then.
In the middle of the Festerwood. You kind of travel between city to city on the main roads a lot as you're traveling, priest. I don't think your adventures will have taken you often to the heart of the Festerwood.
Simply because I have decent survival as well. Maybe I could help.
I would say, Dusty, are you not at advantage because forest?
It's swamp, technically.
True. That's fair. That's a separate category. Fair enough. Okay, so with the guidance, a total of 10. Oh, we got a raid
is it a
from
crit failure
D-Gamer
or no?
Aries. Thank you so much. No, we don't really do.
Up to 13 with another flash of genius.
Yeah, we can go for it. We don't really do like crit skill fails unless it's really bad.
For sure.
Thank you so much for the raid. We appreciate you coming in with all the homies. We're playing some D&D. I got all my boys here with me. I am David Patrick, the DM, formerly Rusty Tonics, but we're enjoying the name change and leaning into it. We got some stuff getting published soon. I'm very excited to share with all of you. So keep an eye out for that. But thanks for coming in. We appreciate you guys. Okay, so total of 13 with a flash of genius.
Yeah. At one point, I was like, oh, I recognize that tree. I think we have to go that way.
Yeah, you kind of get them back on track a little bit. And you pass the lake, like the frozen lake where you first encountered evidence of Viora and the troll that was following her, or at least that was your perspective on it now, having met Goombabad, the friendly troll. You guys have kind of changed your perspective ever so slightly, but you pass that lake, and eventually the end of your day of travel comes to a close. You see the sun begin to go down towards the horizon, the cold early spring air, the snow still kind of fresh on the ground from the last snowfall, still beginning to slowly melt, but you gather that while you were able to pass without a trace your entire journey. Hi, Chowder. Hi, buddy. Who just came in on the raid. This is my cat, Chowder, and he's in gremlin mode right now. He is all over the place, and he will not leave me alone. But isn't he adorable? Isn't he cute? Look at his little face. His stupid little face. Anyway, that is my boy. I fed you early, specifically to avoid this. While you were able to travel this distance undetected with your combined total of pass without a trace, you gather you may want to find somewhere fairly hidden to camp. At least if you want to have a fire and keep warm.
Alrighty, let's go looking for that.
We should, we should stop here and can wander around. See if I can't find a cave or something.
Okay. I would say after 8 hours too, because it's about a 2-day trip back to your home. By about the end of the first day, you're coming out of the swamp and into like the Festerwood forest itself. Ground becomes less squishy. The snow, while melting, is kind of creating a softer ground beneath your feet, but there's no longer kind of pools of semi-frozen, mulchy water surrounding you. Dusty, you feel much more familiar in this space as you do so. So I'd say roll me a survival check to try to find somewhere relatively hidden to camp out. Anyone who wants to roll on their own, if you guys want to split up and all look for a place, feel free. With a 12.
Can we give guidance to him for this too?
I'll go with Dusty and help him.
He already rolled with advantage, but you can roll on your own if you
16
want
total.
to as well. 16 total. Very good. Very good.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Yay.
I'll say collectively, you all kind of begin to split off. Xechas, you're like, you just quickly cast a guidance
Not the survivalist.
on Dusty as he starts looking. As you all split up, Vite Carl and Dusty, you are able to find the small kind of hollow beneath this. It's a hill on which trees have begun to grow, and there's this kind of hollowed out area underneath where it looks like the ground kind of collapsed over time. The roots of the tree are kind of partially hanging over it, creating a semi-frozen canopy of vines and roots, providing shelter. There's enough to fit all the kids, definitely, and maybe a couple more. You'd probably have to cycle in and out during your walk. The most hidden place you can
I have
find
a normal sized
currently.
tent too.
You do. It is kind of in a sunken down area with lots of tree cover as well. So if you set the tent up well enough, you would probably have to do a check to camouflage it if you're hiding it completely. But there is room for a tent around. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll get it out and start setting it up. And do you think do you suppose I could get some help? Hiding this. Maybe we could find some loose branches to put over it or something like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I can look around.
Gustav, while you're out looking, you kind of meander on your way back, eventually finding your way to the group, kind of nestled in this hollow area, kind of this sunken part near the edge of a hill. You're not able to find anything better than that yourself, but you do eventually find them. So I will say it'll be survival from Xechas with advantage.
My left arm is incapacitated, so I'm just...
Okay. An 18 is pretty good, with some help from Dusty and Vykarl, who are kind of helping you find different like branches and brambles and pine boughs that you're able to place on the tent and kind of lean over it. You set the tent up under a rather large tree, and it kind of blends itself into it, so at least someone flying overhead would have trouble seeing you. It's not impossible, but it would take a very keen set of eyes or someone flying quite close to detect it outright. So between the hollow and the tent, you have 2 hidden spaces along this area that you can safely camp, or at least as far as you can hope, as safely as you can.
Perfect. I don't think I have any coal left, do I?
Say by this point, you would have burned through your entire pile or collection of it, I would say.
Okay.
Because last time you got some was where?
It's been a minute. Like so long.
It was
that I
in
can't
town.
remember, so.
Yeah, last I remember it was in town or when the house.
Okay.
I
Gustav?
think last session we used the wood from the broken ships, rowboats that were in the mine, because we were out of coal.
Don't necessarily think it's a good idea to have a fire, but we could figure out a way to create some charcoal really quickly and fill one of the warmers, at least for the kids in the tent.
That's true.
They roll an
what-
intelligence check.
Okay.
With a 6, the process for making charcoal is one you know, but you wouldn't know how to do it out here in the middle of the wilderness without your forge, or at least a very active fire.
I don't know if it would be feasible now, but
Well, what do you need?
time that we don't have.
Large fire.
We can try to make a fire, kind of tuck it as best we can, keep it low.
Suppose yes.
If it starts getting too large, just use some of the snow, dim it down a bit.
All right.
Hell, if it helps, we could probably build something to block most of the light, keep the warmth, shade it off.
Yeah, I'll look over to Vykarl, and he's just kind of got his head bowed, and he's just... You can kind of hear he's kind of mumbling a little bit. I don't know what I'm even praying to, or even who I'm praying to, but all I need is something... Fire. Fire that's not noticeable. Strong fire, small fire. And I'm just going to slap the ground, and I'm going to summon an Azure. Bup,
How
bup, bup.
do you spell that, please and thank you?
Azer. He looks like that.
He's a little there. Oh yeah, he's a little fire dwarf. He's a
Yeah,
medium
he's
elemental. Okay.
He's just this, and what's gonna come out of the ground with the funniest little just sound, just pops out, and he just.
Okay.
And he's not gonna have any weapons. He's gonna look like the fire on the top of his head is only like 3 strands of fire that goes over like Homer Simpson.
Oh.
Got a big beer gut. It's just.
I will say, it says on their sheet that they shed a bright light radius of 10 feet and dim light for another 10 feet. So that is 20 feet of light. As
Can
you
we
watch,
say that's half? Because I'm making him Homer Simpson.
you sink him down in the swampy bits, like the wet undergrowth here, so just his head's kind of sticking out, like a fucked up cabbage that's on fire.
And I'm
I'll
pretty
allow
sure
it. He has no mobility
can't
and most
attack.
of his body is buried. That's how we're gonna play this. It's just a head sticking out of the mud right now. You have no idea what he's saying because none of you speak Ignan.
I'm
I speak
done.
primordial.
I wonder if that counts. I don't think that counts.
Ignan is specific to fire elementals. So, I don't know if he also speaks primordial. That's like the base language, I think.
Okay,
All it
so
says is-
primordial is the base language and Ignan is one of the dialects. So I would say having a base understanding of the language understands it like someone who studied grade 5 French understands a Quebecer. So like you
Yeah.
pick up a few choice words in and out, you get the word fuck, why, fuck, swamp, me.
Why the fuck am I in this goddamn swamp is what I'm gathering.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at him, looking down, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I'm gonna need you to just open up, baby, and I'm gonna go take like a hunk of rock,
Yep.
and just kind of put it in his mouth and just close it.
You just hear the sound of roaring fire. That's how he speaks. He just has a rock in his mouth and he's a head sticking out of the mud. He does not look happy with you, but he'll accept it. I'll say
Justin
that
just
he
be
only,
like-
choice.
it's 5 feet of bright light and an additional 5 feet of dim light. So you have a 10-foot radius of light in total.
Hey, do I know what
Dusty's
these
just
things
gonna
like
look
to
at it.
eat?
I'm hoping sticks.
They do not reproduce and are crafted from bronze. I don't think they eat anything. Maybe
They don't eat
fire.
food, they're fine.
They eat fire.
Crafted from
Anything
bronze.
hot.
I love it.
Yeah, anything
Have a bit
warm.
of copper.
There you go. Give him some copper and
Okay.
see, melt it down in his mouth. Eat it.
No, that's my copper.
Fair enough.
I need it for wiring.
I don't know any fire spells.
The kids, at this point, you've summoned this guy. Let's just play with it. The kids all come around and start warming their hands on his head. He's like, "Arr! Arr! Arr!" Got a huge rock in his mouth. Can't do much. Stuck in the ground. The kids are having a great time of it.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and open the mouth and try and see if the rock is like heated.
Are you touching it with your hand?
I wanted to see if like it looks like the rock either melted or if it's still there.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
As you
God.
physically reach and open a hot metal mouth.
Yep.
Oh God.
Ow!
You take 5 points of fire damage as you put your thumb on the mouth to hold the jaw open and like look inside at the rock. You do see it is glowing hot, but in the time it takes you to look, you begin to smell the meat of your thumb beginning to burn. And you have to pull your hand away as you take some fire damage.
Ha! Okay, well. Puh. What? Puh. Do you know spit in fire? Xechas.
Yeah, I'm gonna in primordial say, can have rock from mouth, please. I'm gonna hold my heat pack open.
He looks at you, he just goes spits the hot rock at you.
when I
Thanks.
see Whitecall reaching his hand towards the
serious,
mountain,
people.
I'm assuming that the rock is red glowing already.
Yes.
I
Touch
just
the
like,
stove.
Perfect.
I'm just like, do you ever think before doing anything, or is it just like, oh, impulse?
If you don't touch the stove house, you're gonna know it's hot.
You don't see it's fucking glowing red instead of gray.
Red could have meant magic too. I probably should have, but hey,
You know what?
science.
You do you.
Exactly. Thank you. You're starting to get me. I already get you, and I think you're the bee's knees. Oh, and then I'm gonna go get like a tiny hunk of stick, like a tiny hunk of wood, and then here we go, buddy. I'm really sorry. You're really being helpful, and I'm gonna try and make a little thing of charcoal this time.
Fair. Yeah, easily doable at this point. Yeah.
I feel so.
Yeah.
Say,
This is
say
elemental
what's
abuse.
sorry in fire?
Dusty's gonna say in Primordial, sorry.
And then I'm
Nice.
gonna absolutely butcher it and just.
Close
Hot
enough.
fire noises. Hot fire noises. He accepts his fate at this point. Xechas and I guess Dusty, who speaks Primordial as well, you'll get a bit of a broken message back. Mostly sounds like, "Will help. Let me go."
Almost
Okay,
done,
he said-
almost done.
No, he said he's going to help if we let him out of this hole. I think we should.
Oh, 100%.
look
Yes.
useful.
When we're done, I'll send him back, I think. God, I think I know how. All right.
I'm gonna say to him, you Bright, go in overhang.
Oh,
And I
you
completely
s-
butcher overhang.
You see him and he just goes, and the fire just slowly goes down ever so slightly as he turns his own lights down.
I love this
He
little
starts
dude.
trying
One
to
of his Homer
wriggle
Simpson
his
hairs
way
go
of
out.
the hole. Yeah. Tries to wriggle his way out of the hole that he's in. And he's dimmed his light down to match what you guys had him at.
Fine.
See, this is what happens when you just cast magic recklessly. Fun things happen.
He hit his
Useful.
own dimmer switch.
I feel bad. I still don't think the pixies are ever going to talk to me again. I don't know.
Oh, God.
Do you let him out of the hole?
Oh, yeah. Shit.
Okay.
And I'm going to start trying to dig him out.
You pull him out of the kind of muddy hole he's found himself in. He shakes himself off. Says thank you in his native tongue. You are able to get that. Just kind of
Every time he talks, Zehos is going to kind of try and take notes on this dialect. And
Roll me an intelligence check as you try to absorb some extra bits and pieces. He will stick around for as long as your spell allows.
That's
Okay, with the
myself.
12. Pick up a couple keywords, a couple, phrases. Definitely learn a couple swear words along the way. But it seems like you've begun to pick up the language, or at least used your knowledge of Primordial, helping for understanding. He kind of just leans against the side of where you had summoned him, kind of in the overhang, letting the kids just gather around him and be warmed off of him. And just kind of sits back.
Every now and again, spitting at a rock or a piece of charcoal, just like
maybe he can do that, with his hands.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's not like there's saliva on it. It all melts. It evaporates.
It's like dip.
It's more that he might not enjoy, having rocks and sticks in his mouth.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
well, his head's where most of the
Disgusting.
fire.
Can you,
It's
can you
very
make
true.
holes with coals with hands?
Just face.
As long as you're okay with it.
He's always got a lip packed, He's always got.
Yeah.
He's always.
He's got a big old
got his
gummer in
He's
there.
got-
He does chewing tobacco, okay? He's not a pussy. He's got scores.
Fair.
I need an empty cup. Anyone got an empty McDonald's cup?
Oh, not the spit cup.
I'm gonna go find some more sticks to turn into coal.
Okay. I'll say you spend the
This
night,
is absurd.
or as long as the summon lasts,
Oh my
using
God.
him to produce charcoal in his mouth. How long does he stick around for?
An hour.
Okay, you get an hour. So we'll
just
say you
now,
get
sort of.
10
Okay.
pounds of 5 pounds of charcoal out of it. Write that down.
Fucking awesome. Is that enough to
Nice.
fill all 3 of our packs once?
Yes. And still leave
Yeah, I'm
you
just gonna do that.
probably 3.5 pounds.
Okay, cool.
They're not
Half pound
overly
every time.
large.
Yeah, I'm not gonna light the coals yet because if I recall, we could do that from inside.
Mhm. Sure.
And get ready for going in the morning.
Okay, so tent for the kids and some of the party, and then Goomba Bed and Thera in the overhang with whoever else wants to crowd in there with them. So easily enough, the whole party is able to sleep hidden. Who is taking watch this evening? Hi, Jojo.
I don't really need to
Who's down?
rest this evening. I could I can watch the whole night.
I definitely should.
I think you still need to do your 4 hours of rest. You can still be exhausted from not sleeping, right? Oh no,
You
it does
don't
not
need
require
sleep.
sleep. Yes, true.
Yeah, as
I'll
long
do
as
it.
me and
The
Dusty
machine.
get some sleep.
Gustav, what
I'll
you saying?
join Zeus. I'll join Zeus for the first 2 hours of watch, and then I turn
Okay.
into sleep.
Was
All right,
everyone
I
ready
just,
for bed?
I
Go
gotta
ahead,
do
Dusty.
something before I go to bed. Mostly because I was supposed to do this significantly
Mhm.
earlier,
I was waiting for
but
that.
I kind of didn't want her kind of attracting any unwanted attention. He's gonna grab the necklace, go out, and say shelter to get her out.
Violet comes out, same wide-eyed look as always. Hey, it's calmed down a lot in there. I think he was freaking out. Something to do with the seasons not changing. It's a big deal for them, I guess. Yeah. She looks and sees it's nighttime. I thought you were letting me out in the morning.
There were witches about. I didn't want unwanted attention, and
She
to be
looks to
frank, your
Thera.
power is a little
Okay.
it's noticeable.
It's starting to make some trust issues here, okay? You said morning.
You got
It's
at
night.
least another 6 hours of travel before you have to be hidden.
Great.
And you're not going to be in there tonight, so you can be out and about if you want. You can walk around. I know you've been
Oh,
awake
cool.
for a
Yeah.
while, though.
Yeah, sounds good. Thanks. I'll walk through the swamp at night. Sounds great.
We're out of the swamp,
I would have known that if you had let me out this morning.
and you know it now.
It's only been 2 days. Gonna try to persuade Violet that Dusty let her in the necklace for 2 fucking days instead of getting her
Roll
out.
me a deception check.
Oh.
Zeus is just like, no, and stops.
15. Roll a wisdom check. Okay. I'm not that stupid.
That was worth a shot.
He's pulling my leg, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't keep you in there for 2 days. Well,
Yeah.
not this time.
You've never done that before. She kind of goes and meanders her way out of camp. Kind of does a light patrol around the outside. Teenagers, man.
All right. Well, I think she's going to be up for a minute. I'm going to go to bed.
Right, I'll try and keep an eye on her. I'm sure she'll be fine.
You lay down to get your rest for the evening. Right, Carl, you join Dusty in, are you guys going tent or in the overhang? 6 or 10 kids in the tent.
I think that's probably enough. We'll do the overhang.
On the
I was going to
kids'
say, with Violet, he's probably just...
child mattress.
Yeah, I'll sleep outside
Yeah.
with Goomba Bad the troll and Thera the hag. under the bit of the overhang that's been produced for you. Your little fire dude sticks around for an hour. That fades away, providing you all with warmth. Xechas, go ahead and roll me perception. One of you can roll with advantage, or you can both roll separately.
I'll give you advantage.
Ooh, nice.
Don't really
Damn.
need it.
Damn. Roll again to see if you get a crit. Not that we do nat 20s, but, a little extra flavor. Yeah, with the 24, you kind of keep an eye on the skies and keep an eye on the forest. You and Xechas are out here for 2 hours, so if there's any conversations you want to have, free. But I will say, at around the end of your watch, you notice a faint bit of movement up in the clouds. You're not quite able to make out a figure per se, but there's definitely something flying.
But even me with my 300 feet dark vision can make it
Well
out?
out of 300.
Okay. Well, the conversation I would have with Zeus is learning more about those arcane crystals. Because I'm gonna guess I've not, except for in the house. Was in the house when that was active, or was that before?
I think you've seen
you
it
been
in the
to our
basement
basement?
since it was activated.
Yeah, you've been to our basement.
Okay. I just want to learn more about what they can do, and now I sort of know how they are made.
Well, he'll pull the sapphire one out. This one actually was able to imbue with just my own magic, which is rather something. I didn't know that you could do that on that scale, but you can, on a large scale, power a home with them, as you saw, or you can create small magic objects that, when operated right, can blow goblin limbs off. You saw that. It was rather unfortunate. And anything within those means, using for enchanting. And
So they're
Wear
a
them in the
powerful thing to have, pretty much.
very much
Especially
so,
in
yes.
wrong hands.
Well, the company that has the largest stockpile of them, as far as I know. The capital is powered by the things. I guess I'd see.
Yeah, you would know that the TTC
No, I
is the not only the largest producer of arcade capacitors, but likely the only one, or at least the only trademark recognized one. There's probably a black market for them, but
Now we know how
Okay.
they've been making them. How
Alright.
they've been getting them.
Didn't the
There's always-
goblins have some?
Yeah, they had some in their weapons. One that exploded, remember? Blew his arm off.
like I said,
Ye-
the TTC runs the only regulated production of arcane capacitors.
Yep.
Thank God we have an in on the black market.
We could become the black market.
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
Yes, but it's quite hard to get your hands on outside of the company, so we're quite fortunate to have them. DM, are these amethyst ones official company ones?
Oh yeah, the box itself has
Yeah.
TTC mark. Everything in that warehouse had TTC markings up. These are well made, uniform in shape, which is a big one.
I would
Perhaps I can figure
also
out.
tell Zeus, then keep it a secret that you can make them yourself if you haven't done that already. Because she
Well, this
might
is
be
the
in
only one
more.
I've made.
Yeah, but now if people find out that you can make them, they might want you for the wrong reasons.
That's a good point. Yes.
Are you practicing jitsus over there? You're just stimming jitsus. I noticed that.
There's only one
immediately.
jutsu I need.
Oh
I don't
shit!
even watch
Temple of
anime.
Torment.
and I don't know. Yeah,
Oh no.
it's about all
Web
you know
ghouls
about
and
art.
kobolds have crashed my roll 20.
Oh, really?
I also know that they're incredibly dangerous, and that if handled wrong, they can. He rolls his sleeve up. They can, as you know.
I see what you mean.
Rest of your watch
Yes,
passes. Rest of your watch passes with further incident. At about the 2-hour mark, Father Gustav kind of keep an eye on the sky, and after not seeing anything else that draws your attention, you to bed. Xechas, I'll say the rest of your watch also passes without incident. Did he spill his water again?
Yes.
Little dum-dum. Little dum-dum. The morning arrives. The sun again begins to creep up, casting a dull gray light across the early spring skies. A faint mist rises from the ground as it begins to warm in the morning air. Not the terror-inducing mist that you've become so familiar with, just a light fog. Here the kids begin to awaken in the tent. Goombabad the troll pops and kind of cracks as he stretches his back and arms out to their full length, as does Thera. She noticed she kind of just floated her wheelchair down here and just back against the thing and slept where she sat, as she tends to do. The following morning, you're able to...
Cold doesn't bother her.
You're able to quickly strike camp. No, she seems quite comfortable in it. She's almost, like, not happy per se, but content. You're able to strike your camp. You have a light breakfast of travel rations, I'm guessing. I don't think we have any other food or means of cooking currently, so you feed everybody.
Is Thera Elsa like 500 years in the future?
Yeah, if at one point she likely feasted on children, but you know, everyone turns over a new leaf eventually.
New diets.
Yeah, new diets. We try vegan. It works for some people, not everybody. But you were able to hit the
Also,
trail.
she was on bath salts for a few years.
There you go. Yeah. You have about 6 hours of travel, you gather. So are we passed without a tracing again? Is that the plan? Okay. So
Sounds like it.
6 uses. You guys can cross that off however you please. And then Dusty.
3 and 3?
3. Yeah.
3 and 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Dusty, I need you to roll me a
Bless you.
survival check, please.
Will Gustav have his magic back by now?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. Gustav, as you awaken the following morning, you kind of open your eyes. You breathe. If your magic has returned to you, you cast a cantrip of your choosing, I would say. Begin to manifest whatever energy you do have. For the first time, you are able to kind of channel that radiant light, creating a bit of a gleam in your hand as you do so, and you do feel your magic has returned to you.
Yay!
Been a long 3 days for you.
Oh, god damn it.
You feel
Yes.
more like your normal self. Your back, which was kind of still sore from the overall ordeal of casting that resurrection spell, now feels more sturdy. Your shoulders are loosened up and you feel noticeably more limber as your magic and holiness returns to you. Not that it ever left. Just taking a nap.
Long rest, yes.
Oh,
Ah.
yeah. As you get disadvantage from Kayla. Enjoy that.
Thanks, Kayla.
That's perfect timing. Enjoy your magic back and this disadvantage. I appreciate it. I hope you had a safe drive home. I'm assuming you did, because you're in chat giving Kieran disadvantage. If you did not have a safe drive and you're still taking the time to do that, that is spiteful, and I respect it.
Have
So
an unsafe drive.
you have an unsafe drive and give Kieran fucking disadvantage. I hope you had a good trip. Seeing Dead Wrong, it's always a treat when you get to do that. There you go. You got the merch on and everything. We love that. Shout out Dead Wrong, everybody. I will need... Oh, you already rolled me a survival. With a 14 through the woods, you are able to very quickly find your way along the path. I do need stealth rolls from everybody, as well as we use Pass Without a Trace.
I'm
Passing
gonna
without a
guidance
trace.
Goomba bad.
Guidance Goombabad the troll.
Yes.
Yeah, she rolled a 6. He rolled a 17. So with a D4,
Shit.
because guidance.
I'm giving it to myself.
You're
I'm
giving
gonna
it to
knowledge
her?
from a past life myself.
Okay.
No, I'm giving it. I said I was giving it to Goomba, but I can't change it after it.
Fucking 30 stealth in total with the plus 10. She gets a 16. Xechas gets a 19. I think
No, it's gonna be more than that.
collectively we all do good enough that you guys' stealth remains undetected. Or your trip remains undetected.
21.
As you make yourself 21. As you make your way through the Festerwood, you feel it start to kind of thin out. As you know, this forest goes all the way to the coast of Rook's Bay here, but it does begin to thin out as you approach the kind of shoreline or cliffside more accurately. And as you do so, you kind of keep a weary eye on the sky above you to see if there are any unwanted followers, and it seems your trail has remained undetected. Your group, the 10 children, the hag, and the troll, all leading in tow. You notice it's fairly easy for her to stealth, being that she's in a floating wheelchair and can kind of just levitate herself over any obstacles. Most of the noise she makes comes from when the chair kind of gets stuck on like a low-hanging branch above or something. But as the day passes on and you pass that 6-hour mark, you step out onto a familiar road, and looking south, you expect to see your home. What you see instead is what can only be described as a large circus-like tent, like a Cirque du Soleil big top, that covers your entire domicile, your entire home that you were expecting to see here. It is a light blue with a kind of darker, almost golden yellow. You see the fabric itself kind of has a shimmer to it.
This hasn't been the spectacle of the town since we've been gone.
Oh, I'm sure it has.
Just when we need more attention.
Yeah.
This is not how I remember this house.
Me neither.
No, it is not.
As you walk your way down the road, you see the kids all looking at this circus-like tent with great awe, wonder, and excitement. Like, we're going to the circus! The circus never comes here! All of the kids are like beginning to murmur with excitement. Dusty,
But Carl, can you let them down?
how do you
easy,
disappoint the children today?
As we
All
begin to
right.
approach, he immediately grabs the necklace and just goes, "It's that time. Shelter." And puts
Oh,
Violet
come on,
back
I
in
want
the
to... Oh,
necklace.
fine. As you say shelter, she gets pulled back into the necklace. You can see the purple glow that usually emanates from inside is ever just marginally brighter, as it seems like she's still actively trying to keep an eye on what's happening out here. But you are able to put her away. As you make your way down the road, you
Sorry,
come...
she has an 80-inch TV in there.
Yep, you get full view, sky view. You come to the turn on your left. That is the path that leads up to your home, and you turn left on it. And as you make your way up the path, you see where the edge of the tent ends. Like, it is completely encompassed your home and a small section to the kind of southwest or southeastern side, right above the cliffs. It's kind of this oddly shaped tent, completely obscuring the view of your home. There is a pair of flaps in the middle. They appear to be sealed shut with buttons and clasps, and there's just a sign on the side that says "Knock first."
Knock on the side of the tent.
I think I go up to it and I just knock, knock, knock.
As you hit the side, you feel your knuckles. You're expecting the tent to give way, like a fabric would, but as your knuckles hit it, it's solid, harder than you would expect. You hear a knock going through it.
Knock, knock, knock.
Where you're expecting the flap to open and someone to come out is not where someone exits. Instead, you see just below the sign that says "Knock first," the bottom portion of the flap open out, and a
Holy!
familiar, very old man wearing the robes of the Brotherhood of Masons steps out. He says, "Ah, you're finally back." We were expecting you some time ago. Normally we charge a nominal fee for lateness, but we're so excited to show you your new home, we're going to waive the fee.
Oh!
Unfortunately held up. As you
Clearly,
can see, we have additional people with us.
yes, we
Another gaggle of children.
we
Hang on a
saw
bit.
and we've made appropriate adjustments.
What
No.
you saw?
Of course, we like to keep an eye on things. Our clients
I
are
think it's- I
important
said it
to
does be.
us.
I think it's best we don't question it.
Did you not read the entire contract?
Wait,
Barely the worst first words.
did you
Yeah, I
see when
did.
we were traveling?
A little bit. Think you went underground at some point? Because we kind of lost you.
That we did.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure my magic worked. Otherwise, the hags also could have tracked.
You know, the special contract thing. You really should
Alright,
read
I
the
wanna
fine
make sure.
print.
Right.
There was something in there about that, I remember.
We like to keep
Oh,
an
that's
eye on
right.
our clients so we can anticipate their needs as they arise.
Well, in this case, it worked out perfectly, so fully for us.
Yes, are you ready to see your home?
Very much so. Move that tarp!
He claps his hand just once. And as he does so, the rigid tarp that you just felt your knuckles knock on turns completely into a fabric and just begins pulling up to a single point in the sky that all gets sucked into this one kind of gravitational well. And as it does, it kind of forms itself into a little handbag, which bounces down off the roof of your immaculately designed home. Let's change our map. You see Blipsby walk over to the thing,
Yay!
take it, and just kind of hold it at his side. Follow me, I'll show you around. Where is Party HQ?
How much would you like for that fancy little device right there?
Not for sale.
That's a shame.
It's proprietary. You wouldn't understand.
Fair.
So as the tent disappears, you notice two things. One, the building, your home. Oh, we got a hydrate from Jotun. Thank you, actually. Fucking Blipsby Ipswich's voice is kind of hard for me to do. It's a tough one, but we tough it out for the stream. So, the first thing you notice
And
is
a nominal fee.
a nominal fee. The outer facade of your home that was kind of this weathered, viney brick has been completely, I don't want to say revamped. Rebuild an old structure.
Refurbished.
Refurbished is one. That works too. Refinished,
Renovated.
just overall. They fixed the grouting in between. You now have these dark blocks of stone with a slightly...
Restoration.
Restored. Thank you. The restoration. That was a tough one. Yeah, you see the grout or the plaster
dark.
between the stones kind of brighter, giving those bricks a lot of pop. The vines have been not entirely removed. They've left some for dramatic effect, keeping with that creepy semi-gothic aesthetic that you've all established, but they've kind of trimmed it back. The stable has also been rebuilt out of stone. You can see you're kind of looking around the side of your house. Your target range has been almost completely untouched, apart from a repositioning of a couple targets. Your front door is this large red circular door with a golden trim around it, and in the center, split down the middle by the double doors itself, is your company insignia. The symbol of Suck, if you will, the symbol of Saul's United Cogs and Claws, hanging dead center in the door, acting as an entryway through the threshold. Before you enter, however, your attention is drawn to a completely brand new building that has been set up kind of to the southeast of your home. It looks like a 2-story, maybe 3 if you count the attic room. Simple stone home with a thatch roof that appears well made, but not particularly flashy in comparison to your home itself. Blipsby kind of gestures over to it. Every good mercenary guild needs a barracks just in case you get some new recruits. And he looks to the group of children you've brought with you and gives them a little nudge. Adventuring business is good money, so they say. He leads you to the front door. After you. He just holds a hand out for someone to lead their way through the door.
Let's go!
Okay. You step through, you push the doors open, you are immediately killed by a trap. You've been betrayed. Haha, suck it. No.
Yes!
I
I will
can only
die
do
for
that.
The
him
doors automatically
fees.
open.
Well, that means he dies because death contract.
Actually, yeah, as you step towards them and try to push them open, they actually don't move. I forgot that detail. Blipsy's like,
Go!
put your hand in
Ow!
the center of the logo.
Cool.
Put your hand to the door, and you see a glow kind of emanate from around it, spread through around the door, and the doors themselves slide open on their own. That'll work for any of you and anyone that you have touched the door at the same time as you. If you want to give someone access, 2 hands, same time.
Got it.
We included that for no fee at all. Follow me. He gestures his way inside, kind of leading you back in here now that you've opened the door for him. You find your study table more or less untouched. The piles of books that you've organized on it still remain completely where they were, but the table itself has been rebalanced, restored, restained. Everything around it has been completely redone, but all of your books are exactly where you left them. It's quite a sight to see. The floor is now this rich black patterned tile. The wood, the walls are made of these beautiful oak wood panels with this very natural wood grain to them. He leads you to each of your rooms, Dusty and Bite Carl. You do find your room with the spare bed that you asked them to leave right at the foot of where you guys sleep, and of course the bed the two of you share. I guess your employees would have to go in and see their other room for themselves at that point, and they're not yet here, but he does show you where Ashlyn's room and Olga's room will be. It looks completely restored as well. And now he's like, hey, now my second favorite part after the dragon house. That was pretty cool, but this is pretty cool too. He goes over to a door, opens it, and your nostrils are greeted by the scent of lavender and oils of various floral varieties. And you look inside and you see an immaculately carved stone bathtub with this fountain in the center that's cascading these ever constant spouts of water over a crystal ball that appears to be turning as it does so. There's steam rising from the bath, and you see 2 almost like Roman style benches that start and then just submerge into the tub going opposite directions, almost like a yin yang.
Yes!
And there's just this faint bluish glow from the crystal, and you gather that the enchantment to heat this tub is likely located within that, as it pulses this faint blue color as it does so. You said you wanted somewhere to take a bath.
Yes, I did. Yes, we all did. Yes.
The waters are heated by that enchantment, but if you ever want to kick it up a little bit, you can pipe heat directly from your stove and your forge to make it a little hotter. Same with the hot springs downstairs, but we'll get to that.
Okay, wow. Incredible.
You haven't seen anything
Please
yet.
continue.
Trust me. He leads the way to the kitchen. Remains mostly unchanged. They redid the tile, cleaned it up. We didn't want to mess with the kitchen too much because it was pretty nice, all things considered, but we did restore everything. And then, of course, your workspace. And he opens a very similar red door to the one in your front by putting his hand on it as well. So you gather your forge is locked very much in a similar way to your front door. He makes his way inside. The tile in here has been changed to match the one in the kitchen. He says, they're heat resistant, so no matter how hot that forge gets, the tiles around it won't crack. And you've noticed they've tiled about halfway up the wall, about to where the start of your forge is as well. The large windows on either side have been replaced with a very beautiful stained glass depicting a smith at a forge in various steps of forging a weapon. And all of your tools are exactly where you left them. Not a thing has changed yet again, but everything has changed. He's like, I was pretty proud of this too. Stained glass took a little while, but you know, you get what you pay for. Are you ready for
Really
the
amazing.
best part?
One moment. Dusty's gonna walk to the back of the forge room and then go up the stairs and look out the balcony to see if it changed any.
The shooting gallery is exactly as you left it, but all of the targets are brand new.
Nice.
Made from like
Perfect.
thick,
Closes it, goes back.
thick shipping rope that's just been coiled around and around and around. You're likely, hi buddy. Yeah, not a thing has changed. If anything, they might have added another target or two for you. But he leads you to the basement. Now, before we go in here, I have to tell you, things got a little complicated. You see, we weren't the first people to go down there. We are the first people to, build modern magic, but there's something down there already. Follow me.
You mean beyond what was down there already?
It was easy to make the dragon house or dragon pit because there's kind of one there already. You'll see. He gestures his way downstairs.
I grab Dusty's hand and just all you see me is just go like this as I'm walking forward.
He leads you through the basement, like the room or the U-shaped hall that fills with water. When you are, I guess I can pull you to the map for that one.
Oh shit! Dusty's gonna go back out the front door. Make sure everything's clear. Look around for a minute to see if he can find where the entrance is for Violet. Decide against it, then take the necklace. And he's just gonna head downstairs and release her once we're in there.
Okay. Yeah. I would recommend doing it once you're through the hall because it would be a bit of a tight squeeze, but it is doable. So you make your way back into the familiar basement. Not much has changed down here. As you're walking, Blipspi's like, we noticed you had some pretty intense, crazy wiring stuff, and we didn't really want to mess with that, so we didn't do much down here. We did put in an elevator. Follow me. He leads you back to the path.
That would be convenient.
Through the room with your arcane generator in it. Yes, Dusty.
As we go through the initial part, Dusty's gonna walk over to where the wine is, grab a bottle of it,
Fair.
grab a second bottle of it, walk back to Gustav, just place them in his hand.
Smart.
I know you've been waiting.
I see Gustav taking his backpack off, putting one bottle in, doing this.
You feel, Gustav, you feel at your side on your plate mail, just a little hand give you a whack, just like a dink dink. Dink dink.
And I look down. And I,
You see Gum Gum still wearing his goggles and hood and burlap or blanket wrap, looking up at you, and just a little red hand coming out of the cloak.
and I look down and fine. Don't drink everything.
Gum Gum, save some for old man. And just begins downing the drink and then hands you back your bottle.
To suit him, I think I might need to make a new pair.
Gum Gum has never had wine before. It was not good. So you notice the red leave Gum Gum's scale a bit, and almost the sickly pinkish red color kind of replace it as he begins to grow pale and does not seem to react very well to the wine at all. He spits it out as he's swallowed a bit. He spits the rest out, gives you back the bottle. And Gum Gum looks up at you. He says, "Oh man, try poison, Gum Gum." Oh! He follows the Dragon Lord, Dusty, into the rest of the den. Oh my god, you're so cute. I love you, Chow. Holy shit, you're adorable. Okay, anyway. So, you make your way through the generator room, back to the treasure room that you've all kind of grown familiar with, through the invisible or the fake wall that has been enchanted here. As you make your way in, you notice one difference in this treasure room. Your treasure has been loaded up into chests and completely sorted and stored in these racks on the side. But Blipsby points to behind one of the other chests. Oh, the lever behind that! Points to you, Dusty.
All right. Back there, grabs it.
Okay, you all shake for a second as the ground beneath you starts dropping. The entire room
Oh!
you are in begins descending deep. You're watching stone just passing you as you do so. And as you feel yourself lurch to a stop, you hear the sound of stone grinding on stone behind you as the two doors to your rear begin sliding open, and behind you turn around to see a massive cavern. And in that cavern, immediately, you guys coming in at the south over here, you see and hear to your right the crashing of waves as the ocean is seemingly coming in through some kind of underwater or semi-underwater cavern. You see steam rising from a pair of pools on the other side, but the thing that gets your attention more than anything is the large shrine in the center of the room, where you see two stone tablets built up as walls. Can't see what they are from here per se, but looking into the room, which is lit by torches that have been lit on the shrine, you can see not only is there that, but on the wall, the massive, biggest you have ever seen skeleton of a dragon with white crystals kind of speckled along the back. And you find yourself for the first time inside the temple of Rina Durak. And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Oh, girl.
You said white crystals?
Yes.
Oh, girl. Oh, girl.
What are the thoughts of us making another necklace and me just collecting necklaces of powerful dragons like Infinity? Thoughts?
Yeah.
We can become the
snap all our
Thanos
enemies.
of-
Yeah.
I'll do it myself.
So you find yourselves in
That's
yet another dragon temple, and the location of your mentor's home begins to make much more sense. You're always curious as to why he built so far on the outskirts of town, and now you're beginning to understand why he might have picked this spot. So
Now we know.
we will return in a week to continue where this is leaving off and see where the party is heading next. I believe we have a heist/prison break on the docket, as we are going to be traveling further south. But we also have a coven of hags trying to create eternal winter. So we will see what happens and when we come back next week. We'll see y'all later. I'm going to quickly find someone for us to raid out on and pass the floor down to my homies below me. Starting with Ryan this time. We're keeping everyone on their toes. Like I said, they go Ryan. Say goodbye to the people.
Come on, see me late tomorrow night. Get raided by the gay train. Ow! Happy Pride, babies.
Get Rated by the Gay Train is a sick album
Gay
title.
Train. Woo!
I'm so here for it. JT, what do you got to say to the people?
Not a whole lot. I should be live this week at some point. Don't know what the fuck I'll be doing. I did find out that I can actively stand up, kind of. I got to move the curtain back a little bit, but then I can actually do like karaoke style thing while
good.
standing and being goofy. So that's pretty neat.
So much better to sing standing up. I cannot wait to hear that. I'm looking forward to it. Everyone go show some love there. I'll do shout outs for, you just got an auto one from the robot, so that works out really good.
Oh, let's
There's
get
a shout out for Ryan. Kieran, what you got to say to the good people of chat?
Not a whole lot. Definitely will be back next week. So, not sure if I'll be streaming. It really depends on I feel. So same old. But yeah, it was good fun, and hope to see you again next week.
Always good time having you, buddy. Thank you again for joining us. And Chris, final words and potential fun animal fact for the people. What you got to say?
No, today a limerick. On the boobs of a barmaiden's sail are tattooed all the prices of ale, and on her behind, for the sake of the blind, is the same list of prices in Braille.
Love that.
I've
Love
heard that one before.
It's a good one to go out on. We love that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with animal facts or poetry at the end of any stream. I'm completely cool with it. Sign me up for that shit. So,
Help me, I am trapped in a haiku factory. Save me before they...
all right, guys. We're going to raid out to Tarkonix because he's doing some hitless Hollow Knight, and that's always entertaining for us to watch. So, in the meantime, y'all, I have been David Patrick, your Dungeon Master for this evening. These have been my friends, and you all have been awesome. This has been my cat. This has been my cat. Love you guys. We will see you next week. And if you're around tomorrow, stop by. I'm going to be streaming and doing something. I don't know what. In the meantime, say hi to Tark for us. If you got the emotes, feel free to drop them in there. In the meantime, y'all, we will see you next week. Love you guys. Bye-bye.